you get that drink.
Welcome back to the Queens Yanks channel. I appreciate you all tuning in and giving me your time today. So as the title of the video says, today we're going to be talking about Champions League group predictions. And I want to try to start off every video from now on asking you a question about this pertaining to the video and subject at hand. So today's question is going to be, what dark horse team do you think is going to come out of the group stages that a lot of people aren't predicting? So for example, I have a dark horse in group, let's see, in group H, which we will get to when we get to H. But I want to hear your reasoning behind why you think that team is probably going to upset one or two of the teams that most people are predicting, and how far you think they can go. So leave your comment below on who your dark horse team is in the group stages. And also make sure you follow us on Twitter. We have interactive poll questions all the time. And to update you on this week's poll question, or I should say this past couple of days poll question, is which league do you think is the group of death? And you can see the results to my side over here, and hey, let me know if you agree with the group of death. I think it was definitely between A and B. So we're going to move right on to the groups, and we're going to start, we're just going to go in ABC order and start with Group A. And Group A has Man City, PSG, Leipzig, and Club Brugge. So I actually love Club Brugge and Leipzig, and it is just really unfortunate that they happen to draw this group. I think PSG and Man City could slip up a couple of times and maybe get a tie or a loss, but let's be real, I think Man City and Paris are going to comfortably win this group. Although I think if you put Leipzig or Bruges in any other group, they might have a shot, which is unfortunate for them, but that's just how it was drawn, and I've got Man City and Paris. So Group B, we've got Atletico, Liverpool, Porto, and Milan. And in terms of big teams, I think Group A has more, but in terms of evenly matched teams, I think Group B has a little bit of a heads up. So to be honest with you, I could see three teams in particular coming out of this group, but I'm going to have to say Liverpool is going to come out of this group. And I think it's a toss-up between Atletico and Milan, but I'm going to go with AC Milan just because they've been pretty much firing on all cylinders so far. And hey, Zlatan's obviously going to want to get one more in before he calls it quits. So I'm going with Liverpool and Milan. In Group C, we have Sporting, Dortmund, Ajax, and Besiktas. So this was a bit of a, I think Dortmund, most people are going to have coming out of the top on this group. The next prediction's a little bit hard, but I'm going to go with Sporting coming out of this group. I think they have a pretty decent defense this year. I think they're going to slip past Ajax and come out number 2 in Group C, but we'll see how that plays out. In Group D, we have Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar, and Sheriff. So if anyone has their dark horse as Sheriff, good luck. I actually had to look up who Sheriff was not too long ago. I had never heard of them before recently. But I think this one's kind of obvious. I think Inter Milan and Real Madrid are not going to have much issue coming out of this group. I am rooting for Sheriff to get a couple of points, but I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see. So moving right along to Group E, we have Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, and Dynamo. I believe Barcelona and Bayern are going to come out of this group. I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. I think Bayern Munich is going to clearly come out as the favorite in this group. I think Barcelona will get the second spot, although I can see it being closer than some people might think, just because of, a lot of people might be picking Barcelona just because of their name. But I do think Benfica might make it close, but I don't think it's going to be close enough for Barcelona to really worry about it. So Bayern and Barcelona I do have coming out of Group E. So Group F, we have Villarreal, Manchester United, Atalanta, and Young Boys. I would love to see the Young Boys come out of this, but I don't see it happening. They've not really looked too sharp this year. But I've got Manchester United probably winning this group, and Atalanta coming in second. I do think Villarreal and Young Boys are going to not just lay over, whatever you want to call it, but again, I don't think this is going to be that much of a surprise, the two teams that come out of here. So we're going to go right along to Group G. And with Group G, we've got Lille, Sevilla, Salzburg, and Wolfsburg. In terms of being the hardest to pick, I actually think Group G is the hardest to pick out of all of them. Not because they have, I don't feel like they have that one team that's going to just be outmatched. And I don't feel like they have that one team that's going to run away with everything. I can personally see really any team coming out of this. So it came down with current performance, and Lille has not looked good so far. So I actually have them coming in last. I have Sevilla winning the group, and I have Wolfsburg getting second. I'm not confident in that whatsoever, but we will see toward the end of the year or toward the end of the group stages if I'm right or how wrong I am with this group. So I am kind of curious though, what are your thoughts on Group G? Who do you have coming out of Group G? So going on to the last group, which is Group H. And remember, I said I had my dark horse coming out of here. So with Group H, we've got Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, and Malmo. Now, I do have Chelsea winning this group. Juventus is in an interesting situation right now. And a lot of people would probably have them finishing second, but I don't. I think Juventus, Ronaldo's no longer there. Weston McKennie is probably in the talks of getting sold. It's just going to be interesting seeing how they go moving forward. They very well could come second out of this group. But I have St. Petersburg, Russia's own Zenit coming out of this group and getting that second spot and edging out Juventus. So that is my dark horse in the group stages. I'm really interested to read what your alls were. So this is a pretty quick video. Stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a European prediction or Europa League qualifying predictions next. Yeah, I can't wait to see your reactions. I can't wait to see who you think is going to be the dark horse. You all have a great, at this point in recording, it's a weekend, so I hope you all have a great weekend, and I hope you all have a great week next week. And hey, good luck to everybody's national team next week. See you later, guys.